spoken guy, and he did a great job. And I think by the nature of his personality, he just earned their respect because he gave them so much respect. And that's the key. Daniel, can you come down here? The captain over there would like a handshake. Okay, now, no specific order for these two gentlemen, but we had two other guys that helped us out, so I'll go to the back row first. Joe Spencer, another real quiet, soft-spoken guy. Did a really great job. Okay, last but not least, Jesse Long. We couldn't do it without him. You know, we document everything we do in class, and there's a lot of paperwork. And so the trick is to let these lieutenants and captain do the paperwork and log in the time that we do each skill. Because the skills we teach, the state monitors that, and they want these guys to have X number of hours of each of the skills. So by the documentation that these guys do, and believe me, I'm standing here hoping that it's all accurate, that's how we get through it. I want to tell you a story about this one. This little beauty is the Golden Bucket Award. And from day one, we start keeping a tally on our whiteboard in our classroom of how many times the cadets vomit in PT. We don't do it to be mean, they work hard. And the crazy thing is about this guy is he would toss up his lunch, toss up his breakfast, and dig right back in and get back to work. He turned out to be a magnificent athlete. One day we're running, and I usually try to push pretty hard on the way home because I know then I get to rest and have a lot of water, but everybody else was dropping back, and suddenly I heard this set of footsteps. And I turned around, and who did I see? Jorge. Come on down, Jorge. You're wearing the Golden Bucket.
Davon, come here. Davon, come here. Let's go. See where he is.
We also like to recognize the athletes in our academy because it is a very physical class. So we usually give one overall, but this time we have two because the last PT of the academy, this gentleman really turned it on in the run. And he was amazing. We couldn't believe it. I thought, well, he took off so fast he's for sure going to slow down. But he didn't slow down. And he finished the run in less than 14 minutes, I believe. But however, the funny thing is, even though Jorge won the Golden Bucket, this guy, when he got done with the run, he went to the middle of the football field and the sun was coming up. And he let go of this amazing vomit. And the sun was lighting it up. He looked like a fire hydrant. So, come on down here, Joe. You did a great job. Yeah, that is too bad. It would have been an awesome video. I would have put that in the slideshow for sure. It was like clean. It was like pure water. I think he could have washed his hair with it. Oh, he doesn't have much. He could have washed it. It would have been beautiful. So this one goes to one of the sweetest, most gentle people that I've ever seen. You guys saw him do his massive, what was that, 400 and some pound squat. He's our own resident man-bear pig. That's what we call him, the whole academy. Cody Rohrig, our strongman.
looks like Chris. It looks like Chris.
Name's Cody Ward.
It looks like Chris. His face looks.
These awards here aren't for the students, they're for the people who helped me. And my brother Gator, he's been with me since day one here, and I can always count on him to show up, and he's there, and the students love him. And he does have his own redneck spin on stuff. He simplifies it, makes it easy to understand, and the cadets just really enjoy it. So this is a public service award for Captain Gator. This one's kind of special to me because it was like, we had one guy finishing up a police academy and he was going to be taken off because he had to work. So I needed another assistant. And just in the nick of time, my son finished up his 2-year stint in the Air Force and then went Air Reserve. So it kind of freed him up to come back home. And this awesome kid just stepped right in and he did a great job and had a lot of energy and really motivated the other cadets. And I think they really, you know, he's about the same age, went to school with some of them, so they kind of respect his ethic and his athleticism, and so I was really pleased to have my son Spencer back on the team. And even though he went to the dark side during the first half of the academy, I don't know where Mr. Red Nike shirt is, but Officer Palma, can you come down here, please? You did a great job. I enjoyed all your pranks and everything you did. Now he's going to go up and try to steal some brass. The next award I have is a really special award. This award is for, I had a nephew in the fire academy. He was an amazing kid. And he went from being kind of a troublemaker to a really gentle, sweet, hardworking guy. Unfortunately, after he got certified and got a job as a wildland firefighter up north, he was killed in a car accident. So this is an award that we call the Most Improved Award because it's for a cadet that kind of has a rough start, but then they complete and they finish and do a really good job. So, Robin, is your advance here want to present that award? You want me to do it? Okay. So this guy, he got everybody's vote except one, and I'm pretty sure that it was he himself who did not vote for himself. And I was kind of surprised by their choice because this kid was most excellent from day one. I guess the reason why they chose him is because he really did spread his wings and he turned into quite a leader in the class, lost about 30 pounds in the class, and still remains one of the sweetest, most enjoyable people to talk to. So let me go up and get his award while I leave him in suspense for a second. Hooray! You guys ought to be proud of that one. He's awesome. Okay, now, this class is purely an academic class. So the most amazing, smart kids I've ever had in my academy. Straight A's, all of them. And when it came to pinning down who the class valedictorian was, it was by tenths of percents. Okay? So, I mean, they're all excellent, but the valedictorian award goes to the Beast, Jesse.
Top of the class. Means you have the best grades out of everybody.
The beast!
Mother.
I have to tell you a little story about that. I had to go away for a meeting the first day of the physical agility, and my daughter calls me up and she said, you know, there was this girl there, and she ran through that physical agility, and she was a beast. And so Yvonne's nickname was kind of the beast, and she won the first run. She kicked all these guys' butt. She made them look bad. It was fantastic. So I was so confident that she was going to win the run. I had her award ordered. And so I had to peel the label off and put Joe on it. But you know what? All these guys are excellent, and I can't take anything away from them. We loved having them in class. So now I'm going to hand out the certificates. And they're getting their Fire 1 and 2. They're getting their IS 100, IS 700. They're getting their hazmat operations, and there's like 5 of them in all total, and their wildland S130, S190. So this 9 months that they went to class, this 24 college credits, they earned a lot. So I'm going to have James Carson come down here first.
Come on, hands. Right there.
Next, we're going to have our wonderful, humble Daniel Davis. And just to cause a little traffic, we're going to call Evan Joslin down here. Then Jesse Long. Yvonne the Beast Martin. Smiling Riley Matzdorf. Jorge Moriara.
Cody York.
Dominic Romero. And last but not least, Joe Spencer. You know, I just realized I did something, and I do something crazy every year. But what I wanted to do for the valedictorian is I wanted to have 2 previous valedictorians come down here. So right now I'd like to recognize them. And Stephen, can you stand up again? Stephen and Bill Stephen is standing back was the valedictorian of last year's academy.
Nice.
Bill kind of scolded me today because I was like, I hope I don't forget anything. And he said, well, you should make a list. I'm like, I'm not going to make a list, Joe. People make lists get Alzheimer's disease. I'm going to remember it. But he was right. I forgot it. Okay, but I'm not going to forget that I want Lieutenant Jesse Long to come and do the firefighter's prayer for you.
Please bow for the firefighter's prayer. When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me the strength to save a life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it is too late, or save an older person